So I got cut off in the last video. I didn't realize I got to do these in 5-minute bursts here. Um, so be it. Um, so again, this is the hyperbola or reciprocal graph, and I was just talking about the vertical asymptote at x equals 0. That's the dashed line that's going up and down. This graph also has a horizontal asymptote of y equals 0. Again, it's on the x-axis, but it's y equals 0. Because all of the y coordinates here are 0, and any horizontal line has the equation y equals a number. And this is called an asymptote because as x gets really, really large, the outputs get closer and closer to this number, y equals 0. Same thing as we go to the left. As x gets towards negative infinity, the outputs are getting closer and closer to y equals 0. And so any hyperbola will always have these two asymptotes. Okay. Um, Now I'm going to turn back on the shifted graph. Now the shifted graph here, let me turn off the parent graph because again, there's just so much going on. So here's the shifted graph here. Now it's shifted over to, by H and K. H still shifts it horizontally, K shifts it vertically. And so H in this case is going to shift the vertical asymptote horizontally. So if you look over here on the left, it says h sub 4 is equal to 5.2. That's the h that I have in my graph. If I drag this around a little bit, you'll see that x value change, or that h value change. But whatever h value that is, it just takes the vertical line and moves it side to side. So that's where we got to graph that. And then you have the horizontal asymptote here is going to be at the k value, and that's at right now it's at 2.62, as you can see here on the left. So whenever I look at my equation, whatever h is, that's going to be my location of my vertical asymptote. X equals that number will be the vertical asymptote, and then whatever k is, that'll be the location of the horizontal asymptote. Y equals that k value. And so we'll always be graphing those uh, vertical and horizontal asymptotes whenever we're graphing a hyperbola or reciprocal graph. Okay, that's the main stuff that we were doing this past week. Now we were trying to fit curves to this, and we were trying to sketch these. And I think I'll probably have to do that in a separate video because I got to watch my time here on this one. So I'll set that up in a second video shortly.